Hi everybody, it's Willie's Guitars again with a Willie's Guitars video. We hope you're doing okay, getting your flu shots, wearing your masks, and winter's coming, so we're gonna have plenty of time to sit indoors and practice. I got a few really cool things that came in. This is a 1980 Deluxe Reverb. They're still hand wired. And actually, is this a 1980? This is an 81 Bill Schultz era. Bill Schultz was the guy that took over at Fender. They hired him to really revamp the company, and that's a really cool guitar, or cool amplifier. 2 channels, single 12, great reverb, still hand wired. They cost $2,500 to hand wire them. But I'm going to play a guitar through this Maganatone amplifier. These Maganatones are just magnificent amplifiers, and it's a type of thing when you plug one in, you'll see it has vibrato, it has reverb, single volume, no master volume, but point-to-point wired, good patch bay on the way out. This is just arguably one of the best made amplifiers out there right now is our friends at Maganatone, and it's just a magnificent guitar. What I have here that I'm pulling out of this cool tweed case is an ES-150. Now, most of you are probably familiar with an ES-125. The 125 was $125. For $25 more back in the day, and I think this is a 53. Which would be right around the first year for an ES-150. We just got this. An ES-150 has a slightly longer scale length. So instead of 24 3/4, this is a 25.5 scale length. What does that do for you? Well, the 25.5 scale length is a little firmer, it's a little tighter. So it's going to be a little easier to do finger styling on. Might make a better jazz guitar. You're going to get a little bigger bass response out of that longer scale length. And again, that scale length is really a minor portion. We're talking, what, 3/4 of an inch in scale length? Makes a big difference. The ES-150 was also wider. So instead of being 16 inches like the ES-125, the ES-150 is 17 inches like an L5. It also would have neck binding and crown inlay. So an ES-125 has dot inlay, is a smaller guitar, and is a shorter scale length, again, by just a little bit. And allow me to demonstrate. This is a nice, clean guitar. It's just come in. It astounds me how cheap vintage guitars are right now. And you're going to think, oh my God. I have a friend that does comic books, and he was showing me a comic book he just bought for $6,500. It's kind of entry level for comic books, but he was happy to buy it because he knows they're going to go up in value. I see these being extremely undervalued. The intrinsic value, what would it cost to make this guitar with a Brazilian rosewood fingerboard? What would it cost to make this guitar without plasticizers, but a real lacquer finish with no plasticizers? Something that really lets the guitar breathe. Real cotton-based lacquer. And I gotta tell you, I don't think they could do it for $3,500. And then usually old things are above their intrinsic value for collectibles. And this is certainly something that to us seems undervalued. Laminated maple back and sides. Nice walnut finish. That's kind of standard for them. Mahogany single piece neck. A beautifully rounded neck. Big, not too big. And then the top on this is also maple. You can see the pickguard looks original. It's got that slightly sun-fished look. And then what you get with these bigger bodies too is this beautiful bass response. This has flat wounds on it. Jazz guitar, just fat, deep, rich, something you can play at home These P90s are really great for recording. 1953 Gibson ES-150 just coming in. By the time you see this video, we might have it priced, I'm gonna guess, $3,000-ish. Okay? Okay.